Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Just about to head out for the evening in Cologne. Booked onto this, it's organised by a company called Free Walk, but it's actually cost €20. The legendary Kolsch tour. Apparently we go down around 5 different breweries / bars, and you get free beers. So should hopefully pay for the €20. Yeah, so let's get to it, see what it's like. It was only about a 10-minute walk from the hotel to the meeting point down near the Rhine. I was a little bit early, so I had a little opportunity to read what was on the statue and also go and have a look at the Rhine itself. Looking back up to the Hohenzollern Bridge, really nice area. The meeting point was at the Wilhelm III statue, and it was about a 2-minute walk to the first venue. Without giving too much away from the tour, this venue was destroyed during the war, as was about 90% of Cologne itself, but the doorway survived. Also, Bill Clinton visited soon after the G8 summit in 1998, and there were some good pictures from that visit. Throughout the tour, we gave each beer a rating out of 5. Can't remember every rating, but I know this one was a particularly good one and gave this a 4 to start with. The second venue was about a 5-minute walk back on ourselves across the square. Europe does do a good square, I've found, from visiting various different cities in the time. In this time, the tour guide actually gave us a bit of history about Kolsch. In the late 90s, it received protective status by the European Union, which was interesting. Also, as part of this, if you create a new beer now, you can't call it Kolsch in Cologne, it has to be called beer. So we got to the second venue. A little bit more information about this venue. It was rebuilt after the war, but they put the number the wrong way around. So it's actually, it should say 1629, but they put 1626 and just decided to leave it.
Thank you.
My friends. So again, guys, here's our second round. Again, we always toast from the worst sex I ever had, but still the best.
Again, probably about another 5-minute walk to the third venue. As you can see, we served the beers in quite small glasses. Apparently this is to do because there's quite a lot of carbon dioxide in the beer. It's to keep the air away from it. Also, once you finish your beer, the idea is then they have servers who come round, and if you haven't got your beer mat on top of your beer, they'll just replace it and keep going, and then you settle the tab at the end. Really lovely stained glass ceiling in Peter's. Reminded me a little bit of a couple of the venues that we visited when I was in Dublin. This was probably the more random of the stops, but apparently in Cologne they have a kiosk culture, or off licenses as they're called in the UK. A bit studenty by the sounds of it, but apparently the culture is you walk to one kiosk, you buy a beer, and you drink it as you walk to the next one. in Cologne as well, it's perfectly legal to drink on the streets. Actually, a police car went past, which seemed a bit weird because quite a lot of places in the UK now you can't actually drink on the streets. After this, we had a little bit of a detour on the way to the last venue. As I said, I don't want to give too much away because it was a great tour and definitely recommended if you're in Cologne. Anyway, on to the last venue. This is where I had a bit of food and a couple of beers as a send-off, but we had to pay for these ones. Absolutely great experience though. If you're coming to Cologne soon, here's the website for the free walk beer tour. I'll put a link to this in the description for the video as well. As I said, definitely worth doing if you're in town. On the way back to the hotel, I actually found this little craft pub called the Craft Beer Corner. So I decided to have a couple more drinks in there. Could say I wasn't in a fit state really to do the outro when I got back to the hotel. So yeah, treat this as the outro. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to come back next week and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Got a great video coming up next week. Yeah, cheers guys.